Radioactive elements have unstable nuclei, meaning they emit radiation to become stable. For example, the nucleus of uranium-235, U-235, used as fuel in nuclear power plants, is unstable. It emits radiation in an attempt to stabilize. This process can continue for billions of years, depending on the element. In this video, I'll explain how long this process takes for U-235 and why uranium fuel bundles in nuclear power plants are replaced every 3 to 5 years. Every radioactive element has something called a half-life. The half-life is the time it takes for half of the atoms in a sample to decay. Let's say you have 100 bricks, and half of them break down to 50 over a certain period of time. That time period is the half-life. Then, the remaining 50 bricks will take the same amount of time to decay into 25, and so on. For example, the half-life of U-238 is 4 billion years. The half-life of U-235 is 700 million years. The half-life of U-234 is 25,000 years. Now, let's focus on U-235. In a 235-gram piece of U-235, there are approximately 602 sextillion, 214 quintillion 90 quadrillion atoms. That's an unimaginably huge number. To put it into perspective, one of my teachers gave this example. If you scatter that many mustard seeds across the earth, they would bury the planet up to your knees. Or think about it in terms of money. If you had that amount of dollars and spent $10 billion every second, it would take 1.9 billion years to spend it all. Now, for simplicity, let's say there are only 200 atoms in our piece of U-235. The first 100 atoms would take 700 million years to decay. Then, the next 50 atoms would take another 700 million years, and the remaining 25 would take an additional 700 million years. You can see that this process continues for an incredibly long time. So, if uranium can last billions of years, why do we replace uranium bundles in nuclear power plants after just 3 to 5 years? Here's why. Although uranium contains a massive amount of energy, we only utilize a small fraction of it. Over time, the rate of fission, the process of splitting uranium atoms to release energy, slows down. As a result, the heat produced by the uranium decreases, which makes it less efficient for generating electricity. After about 3 to 5 years, the uranium bundle no longer produces enough heat to be commercially viable, so it's replaced. After being removed from the reactor, these spent uranium bundles are placed in cooling pools, large, secure areas filled with water that keeps them cool and shields radiation. They remain there for around 10 years before being encased in concrete to ensure safety. At this stage, they're classified as nuclear waste. This is the life cycle of uranium fuel in nuclear power plants. It's fascinating to think about how much potential energy is left unused, and I hope advancements in science can help us harness this energy more effectively in the future.